So I hope you have gone back and thought over those ideas we have shared in the morning. Remember that big definition. Atma kaha sthula sukshma karana sarirat vyatiriktah. Then after that you are avastatraya shakshi panchakoshadita sanne Sachidananda Rupa Sannayatishthati Sa Atma. That is the broad definition. We are now going step by step. What is this I, Atma Kaha, who am I? Always remember that. Don't translate what is Atman, then that will be an intellectual exercise. I am trying to understand what Atman is, don't understand, please. The meaning of the word I already explained to you. So that's something, what is that? Which is other than the three bodies, other than the three avasthas, other than the five kosha seeds, and that will exist as the Sat, Chit, Anand. This is a broad definition. Now you go step by step. What happens, that is the beauty of this revelation. Like any understanding when you want to get, you have to travel from the known to the unknown. Straight away you cannot go into the unknown dimension. You have to go from the known to the unknown. Now suppose you are here in Tiruvannamalai and I am asking you, you say, Swamiji, I want to go to Madras. I say, Madras you want to go? Madras is after Chengalpet. Hey, Chengalpet, what is Chengalpet? Chengalpet is after Dindivanam. What is Dindivanam? Dindivanam is after Chenji, Sanji. What is Sanji? Now look, my every answer becomes a question to you. Because you don't know anything. You don't know Madras. You don't know Chengalpet. You don't know Dindivanam. You don't know Sanji. 4 dimensions, 4 different destinations. So naturally you don't understand. But suppose I tell you, you are now here in Madras, Tiruvannamalai ashram. Yes, you have a huge smile on that. Because naturally you are here, no? Yes, I am in ashram. Okay. If you go towards the east, you shall reach Sanji. There will be a fort. Oh, I see. You have not gone, but you are already seeing it, Oh, I see. If you further proceed, you shall reach Dindivanam. When you reach Dindivanam, take a left turn towards north. You go towards north. You shall come across Chengalpet. Don't stop there. Move further, Madras. Oh, I see. Now what do you see? You have not seen Madras. Listen, you have not seen Madras. But because I am revealing Madras, an unknown destination, because I am revealing Madras, an unknown destination, from the known point of reference, you accept it. Why? Because if Tiruvannamalai is real, east to Tiruvannamalai, Sanji must be real. Dindivanam must be real. Then towards north, Chengalpet must be real. Okay, that's fine. Then you travel now. When you reach Sanji, that port, right on the track. Why? Swamiji was talking about Sanji only. Then you reach Dindivanam. Oh, this is Dindivanam. Right on track. So are you getting that? You travel to the unknown from the known. Straight away you cannot go into unknown because as I told you, nobody ever travels you don't begin your journey from destination. You begin your journey from where you are. So your point of reference, beginning of the body, beginning of your identity is physical body. I am so and so, that is your identity. So from that standpoint, there is a gross body. Now you have to know yourself, happiness, absolute, all that you see. That's why you understand the importance of introductory lectures. If you have missed the introductory lecture, you will not get anything. So even you know that, yes, I am convinced I am the happiness, I am the absolute. Okay. Where? How? Alright, from the body you start. It other than the 3 bodies. Your gross body, and you are not this gross body. I am the body, that is how you start. This body, you are not. Gross body, he gave you. Already told you, explained clearly. then the subtle body which you saw in the morning, then the causal body. Three bodies. Clearly you can see these are the three bodies. Three upadhi. They call it in Sanskrit upadhi. That which is, you drag that limitation of the upadhi onto yourself. Like we saw, the nature of the body is sixfold modification. Just an example. Sixfold modification. Asti, jayate, vardhate, viparinamate, apakshiyate, vinashyati. Shadvikaravat sthula sariram. These are the sixfold modifications. It is born, growing, metamorphosed, decaying, dying. That is the nature of the body. But when I take that body to be myself, I think I am born, I am growing, I am metamorphosed, I am decaying, I am dying. Oh, yo. Nature of the body. Body doesn't impose itself upon me. I impose myself upon the body. So clearly you can see that. Childhood. Body has a child. You say, I am young. When body is baby, I am baby. Body is young, I am young. Body is old, I am old. So when you say, I am old, who is old? Body is old or you are old? When you say, I am young, body is young, or are you getting that? Body is the condition of the physical body. Now it is a baby. Now it is young. Now it is old. Three conditions. So that you are not. This physical body you have. It is not, you are not. You have it. You are not it. Okay? So like that, if you see the same thing, subtle body in whose presence all the movement starts taking place in the gross body. Body by itself cannot move. Body has no destination. The subtle body. There were 5 sense organs, 5 organs of action, 5 pranas, mano, buddhi, 17 parts you have. And all this gross and subtle remains potential state in the deep sleep state. That is why that known as karana sarira, causal body, where both the gross and the subtle remain in a potential state. These are the 3 bodies. Okay. Now these 3 bodies have got 3 corresponding avastha, fields of experience. This will complete the picture. Please keep yourself open, see it, because that is why this knowledge is so beautiful, pragmatic, practical, immediate. You cannot miss it because your experience is related. It is not talking about some imaginary experiences. Every day you are using it, but you don't know how to relate to it. Every time you are with yourself, but you don't know how to recognize or to be with it. So now we shall see 3 avasthas. 3 avasthas means 3 fields of experiences. What are the 3 fields of experiences you have? You experience waking, dream, deep sleep. Avasthatrayam kim. What are the 3 avasthas? 3 fields of experiences. Waking, dream and deep sleep. And let us start with waking. What is this waking experience? Very nicely says now. Srotradi jnanendriyehi shabdadi vishayescha jnayate ityat sa jagradavastha. That you shall call as the waking state. Please see. Your waking state is associated with your gross body. Please see, your waking state is associated with your gross body. Srutradi jnanendrihi, with the 5 sense organs, beginning with your ears. Ear, skin, eyes, tongue, nose. With these 5 sense organs, Srutradi jnanendrihi, sabdadi vishaye jnayate. With the ears you are seeing, you are listening to the sound. With your skin you are experiencing touches. With your eyes you are experiencing sight. Your tongue you are experiencing taste. Your nose you are experiencing the smell. When you do so, that is your waking state. And what are you experiencing? With the physical body, through the sense organs, you are experiencing the entire gross physical universe. How far your eyes can see? Billions and billions of kilomiles. Distant galaxies, Milky Ways you can see, no? How far the Milky Ways are? Just see the dimension. The entire universe, almost, the dimensions, whatever you can see. The best part of it is, please write it down. This gross physical body is one dress. The moment you put it on, you have access to the physical universe through your waking state. The speciality of the physical body is the moment you wake up from your sleep, the moment you wake up to the gross physical body, through the body, the sense organs, you shall wake up to the physical universe. If you are asleep to your body, you shall be asleep to the universe. So your physical body is an access point. Are you getting that? It's an entry point to the massive physical universe. It is like with your visa you can enter into a country. Without the visa you have no entrance. So your physical body is a 60-year visa, 70-year visa, depending on how long you live. 50-year-old visa, 60-year, 70-year permanent visa. You have got it. In between nobody will take it away. When it is gone, gone. There is no extension. Or sometimes you are almost losing it, they give you an extension, right? Think of it. Your physical body is the access point. Your body is the access point to the physical universe. You asleep to the body, you are asleep to the universe. It is like strict dress code. Very strict dress code. Like some 5-star hotels. Some exclusive clubs. If you don't have a 3-piece suit, no entry. If you don't have Indian clothes, Indian national clothes, no entry. If you don't have on your car, if you don't have the club pass, no entry. You have no strict dress code. In this creation, you have a strict dress code. If you are asleep to your body, you shall not be awake to the world. How true? The moment you are asleep to the body, are you getting that point? Your physical body is the body through which you have the access to the universe. And with what? Your sense organs. With your eyes you shall see, with your ears you shall hear, with your tongue you shall taste, with your skin you shall touch. Again and again I am saying that, please understand, these are instruments. Suppose a person is visually challenged. Call them blind, visually challenged, whichever language you like. Fact is, can't see. If your eyes are not there, you can't see. If you are deaf, hearing impaired, can't hear. Tongue is finished, no taste. Nose is blocked, no smell. Each sense organ provides you access to the 1/5 of the universe. There are five sense object, the 5 sense organ. There is no 6th sense object, there is no 6th sense organ. Emotion is not an object for other people to see. That is yours. That is subjective. Emotion is subjective. They call the mind as the 6th sense organ, but that's more a different description. We'll see when it comes. 5 sense organ. There are things to be seen, heard, tasted, touched, smelt. 5 things. But in that there are different dimensions. The bat can see something which human eyes cannot see. The dog can smell something which human being cannot smell. So there are different gradations in the sense organ. But the fact is there are 5 sense organs, and through which you are experiencing this universe. When your physical body is there, when you wake up to the body, you wake up to the physical universe. When you remove this dress, meaning you go to sleep, no access to the physical universe. There are other line what he says, Sthula Sarira Abhimani Atma Vishwaiti Uchade, wait again. There are certain things when I say wait, the right time I shall tell you. When it comes, that whole context will come, I will refer to it. Don't think I will get away. Don't worry about it. But at this moment you understand. Now you have one dress, physical body, and with that dress you have access to the physical universe. Go into your dream. What is your dream? Think. Swapnavastha keti chet jagrad avasthayam yad drushtam yad srutam tajjanita vasanaya nidra samaye ya prapancha pratiyate sa swapnavastha sukshma sarira abhimani atma taijasa uchyate swapnavastha keti chet jagrad avasthayam yad drushtam yad srutam tajjanita vasanaya nidra samaye ya prapancha pratiyate sa swapnavastha sukshma sarira abhimani atma taijasa uchyate. So what is now dream state? What is the dream? He says, define what is dream. Just like you have the gross body and waking state. And who is the waking? Listen carefully. Please also see that side of it. Who is waking up? Who is experiencing the waking? What shall you say? I. You don't say body is experiencing. Through the body you are experiencing. Body doesn't experience anything. Are you getting that? You are experiencing through the body. So you, this I, call it the Atma, self-consciousness, as we have seen, experiencing the gross universe through the gross body and the sense organs, we call it as the waker. So you are waking. I'm experiencing the waking. How? Through the gross body. Now the moment the gross body goes, your access to the gross universe comes to an end. Now you go into the subtle body. Dream begins. You go to sleep. When you go to sleep, you experience another world, dream world. Swapna avastha, a dream. If to experience the gross world, you need your gross body. To experience the subtler world of dream experience, you need your subtle body. Gross body doesn't participate in the waking, in the dream. Vishwa, that word when it comes, we shall see, Vishwa means Purna avastha. Vishwa means Purna, full. In your waking, gross body is there, subtle body is there, causal body is there, you are there. Consciousness is, ignorance, the subtle body, the causal body is, then the Sukshma Sarira, the subtle body is, and then the gross body is. 4. That is why waking state known as the Purna Avastha. It's a complete state, because the entire human personality is active. Consciousness, causal body, subtle body, gross body. And the gross body is now experiencing the universe. Now you shall see cutting off, meaning the moment you go into sleep to your gross body, you have no access to the gross universe. Now you have gone to sleep. In that sleep, nidra samaye, in the deep sleep, prapancha pratiyate, one prapancha, you see another world. That world which you experience when you go to sleep, that is known as the Swapnavastha, dream state. That's your experience, everybody's experience, no? Dream state. Okay, think. This dream state, what is this dream? Swapnavastha ka iti chet. If you want to know what is this dream, how does this dream come? Jagrad avasthayam, in your waking state, yad drushtam yad srutam, yad sprushtam, whatever you are, in your waking state, whatever you have heard with your ears, seen with your eyes, touched with your skin, tasted with your tongue, smelled with your nose, what all things you have experienced, heard, seen, tasted, touched, smelled, what all you have experienced, out of those impressions, from the permutation combination of those impressions, a new world is projected. That is why you cannot dream unknown objects. Any one of you have seen my father in your dream? You did not. What a disrespect for me. You can ask the same question. Have you dreamt my father? You understand? Unknown things you cannot dream. Now you can say, oh no, Swamiji, how can you say unknown things you cannot dream? I have seen an elephant flying. My dreams are special. I have seen elephants fly. That is because you have seen an elephant, you have seen a bird flying. So bird's wings gets connected to elephant body and an elephant flies. That is why permutation combination. That is why for God's sake don't try to interpret dream and go cuckoo. This waking world is enough. Don't try to interpret the dream world also. Dream interpretation. Some people make a huge business out of it. Dream interpretation. You can interpret your own dream as to why it has come. Naturally it comes up. Why is it? Suppose something you really want to do in waking, you cannot do. In dream it happens. Always it happens in the dream. Something. You want to hit somebody, you cannot hit. The dream you are making chattering out of it. You want to touch somebody, you can't touch. Dream you are touching. You want to possess a car, you can't. You are driving Ferraris in top speed. You don't know what to do with it. Everything. The dream means your projection. Projection from the known objects. But, please understand, sometimes you do dream something which you have never seen, never heard, never touched, never smelled. Like an incident in your life which you never ever expect. Like that lady who saw the Japanese coming and bombarding the Pearl Harbor. She had a dream. Such a vivid dream. Next morning she comes to the restaurant where the airmen, young American airmen, go there for their breakfast. He owned it. Then naturally all the interviewers, newspaper, these TV fellows go and interview. How do you feel? What do you say? How did you pick up the number? He said, look, I have never played lotto in my whole life. Because as a principle, I don't want to spend money on gambling. Then why did you do that? He said, the night before, Wednesday evening, the lotto is played. Tuesday night, he has a dream. A vivid dream of the Thursday morning paper. And in that morning paper, he sees 7 numbers. 6 plus 1. He sees the 7 numbers. It is so vivid, he gets up and writes it down all. All the 7 numbers he writes down. Next day, he gives only $1 and picks up that number only. Because it was so vivid, it was almost unreal for him. So he went and purchased that one. And that one won the lottery. How do you explain it? Sometimes what happens is, it's like, sometimes you get into the unknown because that is why when Ishvara comes, God comes, after a few days you will understand. The total mind, just like you have got a micro body and a macro. In your body, microorganism is a cell. Microorganism, a cell. A tiny genetic information. They take that and they can create another you, clone. Just like there is a huge body, for this cellular world, for this cell, this is a cellular universe. The cell will not understand that I am talking. That he is part of an organism which is talking, moving, jumping, running, doing everything. The cell in the heart, kidney, brain, anywhere, the cell will not understand. It's a part of a cellular universe. It has no access to the informations of the whole physical body. As been cell to the cellular universe called your physical body, as human beings, you to the entire macrocosmic existence. You have got an individual mind and a total mind, macrocosmic mind. Sometimes by mistake, just like when you are talking on the telephone, you get a cross talk. Sometimes by mistake, by chance, you get into a little bit into the microcosmic mind. Something you see. That is why the miracles. Some possibility you see. But people who are imagining, that is a different thing. Huh? So because that man had dreamed, he got it. There are many people who will be dreaming and purchasing, never got it because they are imagining. But these funny people get all the publicity. That is the trouble of it. The person who knows, he will never claim that I saw. No, it happened. The person who has got real some occasional access into some type of information like this. You see the future. You see somebody dead in your dream, the fellow dies. It can happen even in relation to your very near and dear ones. You love your brother, you love your son, you love your husband, you love your child, you love somebody. They fall sick 1,000 miles away and you get some type of a feeling. Oh boy, something is not all right. Something is not all right. Then you phone up, met with an accident. It happens. Why? Because there is some type of connection, mind. But don't worry about it. When it happens, finished. Whereas in case of your dream, please understand, 99.999 times it is whatever you have heard, seen, touched, smelt, out of that impressions, another world is projected. And that is known as and over which you have no control. Over which you have no control. That is why from your accumulated experiences, the world shall be projected. You don't collect material to have a dream. Do you do that? Today I am going to, hey, why are you collecting stones? Planning a mountain in the dream. Why are you taking water? Planning a river in the dream. Do you? No. They are all dream material. Everything. We shall see about dream later on when you come out. Creation, fantastic, but you see that. So, in dream, experience is, in your dream, your experience is gross body, you are not aware of your gross body or the gross universe. Now there is a dream tiger, dream body, dream, everything in a dream. Everything. Your dreamer is running, dreamer is jumping. Because of your heavy food, you are dreaming. But you are dreaming, you are terribly hungry. Anything. It can be crazy. That is why dream. So, enjoy dream. Don't suffer. Oh, Swami, I have a nightmare. What is this nightmare? As long as you are under the spell, it's a nightmare. When you wake up, you know it's a nightmare. Is it a nightmare? What nightmare? Because you are afraid of a river. So in the dream, you see one whirlpool and you are going into it. When you are shouting, calling, nobody is coming to pick you up. Then suddenly you wake up. Appa, there's no water anywhere. That's good. And so don't say, why am I seeing it again and again? Why are you afraid of water unnecessarily? Whatever is your emotions, please understand. You create your dream. And the people, instead of creating lovely dreams, they create only useless dreams. Anyway, that is because you don't create. Are you getting that? From it is projected. So, gross body, waking state, gross universe. Subtle body, dream state, dream universe. Okay? And who is dreaming it? I am dreaming. So, I, with the gross body, experiencing the gross universe, waker. I, the consciousness, experiencing the dream with the subtle body, dreamer, then go to sleep now. Go to sleep now? Okay, sleep. Now go to sleep. Go to Nidra Avastha. Okay, Susupti. अत सुषुप्ति अवस्था का अहम किमपि न जानामि सुखेन मया निद्रानुभूयते इति सुषुप्ति अवस्था कारण शरीर अभिमानी आत्मा प्राज्ञ इति उच्यते. अतः सुषुप्ति अवस्था का. Now what is the deep sleep state? Sushupti avastha. What is deep sleep state? Deep sleep state is, this is your experience. What is that? Everybody's experience. That is why everybody can identify with it. What is your experience? If you ask somebody, did you sleep well? Aham kimapi na janami na mamapi na janami. What is in your dream? What is the experience in dream state? I mean, deep sleep state? I don't know anything. I don't know myself. Both. In your dream, in your deep sleep, what is your experience? When you are sleeping, aham kimapi na janami, mamapi na janami. I don't know anything. I slept like a log of wood, forgot everything. Appa, dreamless deep sleep. That is your experience, no? Everybody says that. Nakinchi jana, I don't know anything. I don't know myself. Sukhe namaya nidranubhuyate. Very peacefully I experienced the deep sleep. Appa. Right? I don't know anything. Who experienced it? Your dream state, deep sleep state, waking state. Who experiences it? Are you getting that? 3 fields of experiences. Now please listen and see it and take it down, no problem, as you feeling like. But please see that very beautifully. This is known in traditional language, avasthatraya viveka. In so many different ways you can reveal the truth about one's own self. Sariratraya viveka, the discrimination into 3 bodies. You analyze the 3 bodies, gross body, subtle body, causal body, and you know how none of these 3 are you. You are the absolute. These are the 3 relative bodies. You can do avasthatraya viveka, the discrimination into waking, dream, deep sleep. And now we shall do that viveka. There are 3 different fields of experiences we are experiencing. So we have 3 bodies and we are having 3 corresponding fields of experiences. Gross body, waking universe. Subtle body, dream experience. Causal body, deep sleep state. And in these 3, who is experiencing it? I, consciousness. Experiencing means it illumines, it is conscious of everything. Listen carefully. You can say, oh, but in deep, okay, waking I know, dream I know, but deep sleep I don't know anything. How can you say I am not there in deep sleep? Okay, take this. You are here for the first time. Then I told you, hey, this place is so beautiful. Early morning, 4 o'clock, why don't you get up and go on the Girivalam, around the mountain? Then you say, okay. I said, if you go now, 4 o'clock, you will have beautiful experience. There will be no, but nothing. It will be so quiet. Really? I said, yes, go. So you also woke up 3:34 one day and you went into the mountainside. And you came back at 5:36. When you came back, I am also coming back from my work. And you say, Swamiji, thank you so much. It's so beautiful. I said, what happened? No, you asked me to go, no? I said, yes, what happened? Beautiful experience. There was absolutely so quiet and there was nobody. There was nobody near the mountain. I am very, very particular about your language. I said, okay, write down the statement. There was nobody. I said, how do you know there was nobody? Unless you, the somebody, are there, will you know there is nobody? Are you getting that point? To know there was nobody, somebody must be there. Or else how do you know there is nobody? This is known as technical language, they say pratyavijna. Don't worry about the Sanskrit of that. There is a pratyavijna means this is what it is. To say there was nobody, somebody must be there. What is your experience in deep sleep state? Nothing. To know nothing, something must be there. Or else you can't know nothing. You are there. I experienced the deep sleep state. What is the experience? Nothing. There is nobody. The same consciousness, the absolute, the relative, as I told you, the absolute, the nameless, the meaning of the word I, yourself, the awareness, exist in dream, waking, deep sleep, also illumines the waking, illumines the dream. Please see how it is. See the equation. The same consciousness, the I, expressing itself through gross body, experiencing the gross universe, waker. The same consciousness, the meaning of the word I, expressing itself through the dream body, illumining the dream state, dreamer. The same I, the consciousness, experiencing the deep sleep state through causal body, sleeper. So the I remaining the same, the body changes, the fields of experience changes. Fields of experiences are already existing. The waking universe is already there. Listen carefully. Waking universe is already there. You wake up, you go to sleep, but the universe continues. Whereas your dream is a subjective world, it's a subjective universe. The dream world doesn't exist without you. That is why when you go to dream, you dream. And when you wake up, your dream goes away. Not that you have woken up and other fellows who are in your dream, they are still continuing. No. When your dream goes, with a subjective universe. Whereas the objective universe is not your dream. We'll see about when Ishvara comes, God comes. Now see that this vast universe already continues, continuous. There is a continuity in the physical universe. There is no continuity in your dream. So the consciousness with the gross body, experiencing the gross universe, waker, assumes the role of a waker, I. Who is assuming? Not consciousness assuming. It illumines, but the I thought. The same I, experiencing the dream state, assumes the role of a dreamer. Through the subtle body, assumes the role of a dreamer. Through the causal body, experiencing the deep sleep state, assumes the role of a sleeper. But the consciousness, call it I, or the meaning of the word I, is one and the same in all the three different states. In the waking, dream, deep sleep, in all the three different states, only you, one alone is existing. There are not three different I. Suppose the dreamer I is different, the waker I is different, the sleeper I is different. You cannot coordinate your experience. Are you getting that point, please? Do you understand that logic? You cannot coordinate your experience if the experiencer, the I, is varied from waking to dream to deep sleep. Like this afternoon you come to meet me. Then you say, Swamiji, this morning I went to temple, the big temple. Oh, I see. 10 o'clock I went to the market. I see. And then on my way back, I visited the one garden. So 3 things you have seen now. You who went to the temple, you who went to the market, you who went to the garden are one and the same. Are you getting that point? Suppose market goer is one, temple goer is another, garden visitor is another. Can you coordinate your experience? Can you? You cannot. Because the three visitors are one and the same. When I was in the market, when I was in the temple, when I was in the garden, are you getting that point, please? Because you, the experiencer, one and the same in all the three different places, you can coordinate. When I was in market, when I was in the temple, when I was in the garden, are you getting that? In the same way, suppose the waker I, dreamer consciousness, dream consciousness, waking consciousness, sleep consciousness, if there are three different consciousnesses, which is not right, no consciousnesses, there are three different I's, then you cannot coordinate your experience. But because the I, the consciousness, which illumines the waking, I, the consciousness, which illumines the dream, I, the consciousness, which illumines the sleep, one and the same, that is why I can say, when I slept, I really slept well. Dream was little stupid today, or wonderful. Another one is, working, oh, it's a lovely world. Today is raining. So you can coordinate all your experiences. Suppose there are totally three different things. Same thing happens on your body. Please see, same thing happens to your body. The consciousness which illumines the childhood, the consciousness which illumines the youth, the consciousness whose presence you are aware of the old age, one and the same. That is why the old man can say, when I was a child. When you was a child means what? When the body was a baby. When I was young, when the body was young. Now I am old. I is old or body is old? Are you getting that? How quickly the transition takes place in ignorance. Now I am old. You are old. The body was young. Are you getting that? Body is a baby. The body is young. Now the body is old. When I was healthy. When I was sick. Is all conditions of the body. Are you getting that point, please? But one who is experiencing childhood, youth, old age, if there is a childhood I, there is an old age I, there is a youthful I, and all the three I's are different. Can you coordinate your experience? You cannot. When the body has changed, you are changeless. Body has aged, you are ageless. The waking has given place to dream. The dream has given place to sleep. You are neither waking, nor dreaming, nor sleeping. Consciousness. That is why now I can introduce the word. When you say samadhi, understand now, please that word. When you say samadhi, I go to samadhi. Now don't imagine red light, green light, firework inside. Understand, what is samadhi? Samadhi. When you are going unto yourself, when you are not going, you are with yourself, that state we call it samadhi. Why? Because samadhi, dhi means buddhi. Buddhi, sama. It is same. There is no waking, no dream, no deep sleep. It's pure consciousness, awareness as it is. No waking, no dream, no deep sleep. Listen carefully. Waking is characterized by perception. When do you say you are waking? When you are seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling. So your waking is characterized by perception. When the perceptions are taking place, you are awake. Getting that point? Your dream is characterized by projection. In a dream, projection, where you have no control. Are you getting that? In your dream, there is projection. What dream will come, you don't know. Are you getting that? Full projection. In deep sleep state is characterized by ignorance. Nidra. Deep sleep state is characterized by ignorance. You are asleep. When you are with yourself, listen carefully, when you are with yourself, it's no waking, it's not a dream, it is not a sleep. It's not a waking because there is no perception, because you are with yourself. There is no dream because there is no projection. There is no sleep because there is no ignorance. You are aware of yourself. Samadhi avastha. And your nature is Samadhi avastha. It's not you get into Samadhi, get out of Samadhi. For God's sake, get out of that idea. Samadhi is not something to get in, get out. And who is getting in, getting out? You are Samadhi. Yourself, the Atma, Chetana, consciousness, that is yourself. All the time you are restful, consciousness, meditation. And that is why all these three different changes are taking place. Understand, you survive every change. Unconsciously, people survive worst of disasters in life. People survive concentration camp. People survive torture chamber. People survive heavy emotional abuse. People survive drought, flood, earthquake, disasters after disasters. How do they survive? Unconsciously they tap into themselves. Because you are the ultimate survivor. Nothing shall outlast you. No dream, no waking, no sleep can outlast consciousness. Like no sound can outlast the silence. No spacecraft can outlast the space itself. No thought can outlast consciousness. No sensation can outlast consciousness. No field of experience can outlast consciousness. So these are the three different stages, like three different fields of experiences. Waking, dream, deep sleep. You have three bodies. You see now your wardrobe, how rich you are. You have got three bodies. Gross body, subtle body, causal body. And this gross body is such a fantastic dress. When you put on your dress, how do you do? You put on your dress. 4-year-old, when you are 7-year-old, the 4-year-old dress, you can't handle it. Why? You have grown out of the dress, right? Or sometimes you are a big one, and somebody gives a small dress. You can't fit into that. In the other day, one lady went to a shopping center and told to the shopping assistant, very angry, he comes with a towel like this, like something, a cotton like this, and holds it in front of it. And this man says, what do you want? He says, very angry starting, He said, why are you showing that handkerchief to me? He said, it is not a handkerchief. It was a bed sheet you sold. It was a bed sheet you sold me yesterday. Because give one wash, it has shrunk. Okay, think. If you grown up, the dress is useless. You are small, big dress. Look at your skin, what a cloth it is. You go 500 kilo, it goes. You come to 50 kilo, it comes. It doesn't burst. 500 kilo, fat, all burst up. 50 kilo, no. The skin is such a fantastic dress. As the body is growing, the dress also is growing. Can any designer make a better dress than that? Come on. Can any designer make a better dress than your skin? Nobody. Nobody. Think of it. And if your body is beautiful, do you like, designer clothes? You shall see those fellows. Those who have a beautiful body, the dropping of a hat, they will show off. Rippling muscles, 6 abs. For no reason, throw the shirt, oof, dance. You know, you see Hindi movies, you know. Whoever has a little beautiful body or a nice body, dropping a bat, show off. Why? No clothes are as interesting as the body itself. Are you getting that point, please? Listen carefully. I have a point to make. You pour that perfumes on your body. Why? You want to drown the stink in case you are stinking. Think. No, think. Can it drown? However much you pour, your body stink will come out. Listen carefully. However, but suppose your body is beautiful, you don't need ornaments, you don't need anything. Understand? However much thoughts, ideas, whatever you may have, when you know you are beautiful, flawless, ageless, deathless consciousness, these 3 bodies make no difference to you. Just like your body is beautiful, dresses don't matter to you. Your body is nice, ornaments don't make any difference to you. Think, friends, please. And by chance you put up the ornament and have an added beauty, you shall be always afraid. That is why most of these, models or them, unless they are dressed well, they don't want to come out. You are not allowed to take their photograph when they are unguarded moments. They must be always dressed up for the occasion so that you can take photo, or else you are not allowed. This ugliness will come out, no? That is a guarded. But a person who is handsome, person who is beautiful, anytime, anywhere, no problem. So when you see for yourself as to who you are, please see, beautifully 3 bodies are given to you. And all the time you are happy with yourself. And these bodies, they will go on changing. Therefore you take care of the body, you are not worried about the body. You take care of the body. There is no question of neglecting your body. That is why Kalidasa is a great poet. He writes Kumar Sambhav. There, Kalidasa, Shiva, the Lord, now Parvati is the wife. When Parvati was praying for him, that Parvati wants to have Shiva as the husband. So Parvati was meditating. When Parvati was meditating, Shiva got worried. Ayyo, poor thing, gone to meditation, suppose no food, nothing dies, what will happen? Because Shiva also wants her, but wants to test her out a little, that she should be really good. So, see, he goes in the guise of a mendicant, a sage, and asks her, what are you doing here? I am, doing, why are you meditating? I want to marry Shiva. He says, Shiva is a rascal. What are you interested in Shiva for? The fellow has no dress, he puts one bark or one skin, and then a snake on his body, all jata, matted hair. Parvati got so wild, he said, you get out now. You don't talk about anything. There Shiva knew she is really interested in him. He said, okay, lady, okay, sorry. Now, you tell, are you eating something? Suppose you don't eat, do you have fresh water with you? Do you have the fruits with you? Do you have fresh, all these things with you? Why? Sarira madhyam khadu dharma sadhanam. First comes your body. Body must be taken care. Then only dharma sadhana. Then only you can do your penance, your meditations, your denials, you do anything. But first you must take care of the body. But what has happened now? Body is first to be punished. The fellow wants to show off his religiosity by dismissing the body, denying the body, making the body miserable. No. Sarira madhyam, body comes first. Then only dharma sadhana, or else you cannot. So maintain the body, but don't be a body worshipper. There is a difference between maintaining the body and worshipping the body. Body is I am the ultimate body. No. With your body, if you want to win the world, you shall be disappointed. That is where people kill themselves. You understand? Suppose by your youth you want to attract. Can you be young all the time? You shall be afraid of every youth to be great. If youth is the one which you are investing, don't worry, you shall never remain young. Can you invest in your wisdom? Oh boy, eternal youth. Body can go anything because it has to go. No choice. So see that. 3 bodies. You have got 3 bodies. And each body has a corresponding state. Just like you want to go to swimming pool, put on the 3-piece suit. You want to go to office, put on your swimming trunk. Why are you laughing? That is because a dress is a particular occasion. If you want to office, 3-piece suit. You want to go to swimming pool, swimming trunk. You want to go jogging, jogging track. You want to go to football, different dress. For every occasion, there is a dress. For every occasion, for waking, body, full thing. Body, mind, consciousness, everything. Dream, gross body not needed, sleep. Deep sleep, both goes into that. So each body, so please see, so that is why your contemplation. Aham Atma, I the consciousness, illumining the gross body, experiencing the gross world, waker. The same I the consciousness, experiencing the dream state, through the dream body, the subtle body, dreamer. The same I the consciousness, with the causal body, experiencing the deep sleep state, sleeper. So I am waker, I am dreamer, I am sleeper. I is different from waking, dream, deep sleep. Avastatraya Sakshi, witness. This morning somebody had written a note, he was telling, is it Swamiji, is it all right to say that it is only silently watching everything? Yes, you are giving the right statement. I say just wait. This is what it is. Witness, Sakshi. You are conscious of your waking dream. That is why when you are sitting down quietly for contemplation, please see, you can at once experience everything now. As you are contemplating for your experience, you are sitting down, please see, you are waking outside now. The moment you close your eyes, perceptions goes away. Majority. Because with your eyes closed, everything cuts off. They say scientifically also, eyes are involved. The maximum number of neurons, brain cells, are involved in processing the eye perception, that forms the eyes see, forms and colors. That is why when you close your eyes, you feel, because suddenly it cuts off. Because maximum neuron activity stops. The moment you see, it comes like that. So when you close it up, now you are straight away with your memory. Memories are projections, your dream. Nobody else sees it. Are you getting that? Just like your dream nobody sees, your thoughts also nobody sees. Are you getting that? So when you are closing the eyes in waking state, you are like sort of dreaming. They call it daydreaming. You are with your own thoughts. Your thoughts are there. You are also conscious. Now suppose the thoughts go. If you are not aware of yourself, deep sleep. If you are aware of yourself, samadhi, no distance. To make it easy for you, please understand. Suppose you are always lost in the sound. I am speaking. Oh, so much of sound here, so much of sound. Abba, there is no, suppose there is no sound. Suddenly, no sound was, Abba, There is no sound. Hey, this is silence. You are always used to sound or no sound. Silence you don't recognize. You are used to thought, no thought. Consciousness you don't recognize. Are you getting that point, please? You are speaking the language of thought or no thought. But when you say no thought, what is that? Are you conscious of the thought? Listen carefully. Are you conscious of the thought? If you are not, can you function? If you are not conscious of the thought, can you function? Your thoughts come, but how do you know consciousness is there? All right. I'll give you a solid logic. This comes all in Upanishad, but I'm giving you all things here itself in 10 days, like capsule. Boom, boom, boom. It goes. Think. How do I know consciousness is there? Thought is there, but consciousness is there? Yes. Think. Now you are here. You are in this room. Okay. You see somebody is coming. If you see somebody is coming, does it not mean you are already there? Right or wrong? Suppose you don't see anybody coming. Are you here? Even though people come, you don't see anybody coming. Are you there? No. If you see somebody coming, what does it mean? You are already there. Are you getting that point? To see the arrival of somebody, understand? To see the arrival of somebody, you must already be preceding the arrival. You must already existing, or else you can't see the arrival, right? If you see the departure, do you survive or no? If you see the departure, how do you see the departure if you don't survive? If you go ahead of somebody, will you see the departure of that person? No. So if you see the departure of somebody, that means you are there, survive. If you see the arrival, you precede. If you see the departure, you survive. Right? Just take that into your thought. The moment the thought comes, you are aware. So you sit down. A thought comes. If you are aware, what does it mean? You have to precede the thought. Or else how do you know the thought is coming? And the thought goes away. Do you understand the departure of thought? Do you remember? Thought goes. You survive. Always existing. So, when you recognize, you are always used to what? Sound, absence of sound. Silence. Thought, absence of thought. Which remains ever the same. That is why you can beautiful have a transition from waking, consciously go to your thoughts, like a dream. No thought. And just because a thought comes, you don't disappear. You get me? Thought is, you are. Thought is not also, you are. So 3 different states, okay? So 3 bodies and 3 avasthas. I, consciousness, is different from all the 2. Okay? So please see how the dress changes and your experience changes. But at this moment, because of ignorance, I have taken the dress to be myself. So I think I am waking up, my body is like this, I am a dream, sleep was disturbing sleep. What are you talking? Everything is beautiful. Are you getting that? Sleep is nice, waking is nice, dreaming is nice. Being yourself, why? Because being yourself is nice. Because you are nice, everything is nice. Every dress is beautiful. Some people are afraid of waking, go to sleep. Some people are afraid of sleeping, always going awake. You happy to sleep, happy to wake up, happy to dream, happy to do everything. Nothing is a trouble. All the day. Are you getting that? Every moment you are being with yourself. But the moment you take that dress to be yourself, you are in trouble. Understand? You occupy a position in the office. Suppose you say, you are very important because of the position. Who is important? You or the position? The day the position goes, you are nobody. Because you don't have inherent worth. Your worth comes from something which is not you. That is why you are struggling. You resist getting out of the job. You resist getting out of the position. Because without that you are nobody. So with the body, if you are important, without it you are afraid. With the thought, if you are important, without it you are useless. Whereas this knowledge gives you the inherent importance in yourself. Who you are is the ultimate. It expresses itself through three bodies and the three avasthas. Are you the only special one? No. Who you are, who I am, one and the same. But what you have, what I have is different. That makes it a beautiful world. So nice. I am going through my childhood, youth, old age. You go through your childhood, your youth, your old age. What experience you have, what experience I have, varied. You are in some country, I am in some country. You are in some village, I am in some village. You learn mathematics, I learn engineering. Somebody knows painting, somebody musician, somebody carpenter, somebody painter. What a beautiful creation. Thoughts are varied, people are varied. So diversity is the name of the game. That is why don't convert and try to homogenize. Everybody must think same way. What a waste. You want to see oneness? Go on to yourself. Everybody is same. Samadhi. All are in samadhi. Everybody is absolute. Whereas differences, body level continues, thought level continues, but you are always with yourself. So, 3, please see that Viveka, go back to your place. Again, nice rain, go lie down, sleep, but don't unnecessarily talk. Hey, not that therefore I am banning talk. No. You understand what I am talking. For relaxing 1 or 2 minutes, you can talk to your friends. What is wrong? But use the time, just lie down. True waking, dream, deep sleep. Gross body, subtle body, causal body. 3 bodies, 3 hours. Corresponding state. And I am the same. If I am not same in waking, dream, deep sleep, how can I coordinate experience? If I am not same in my childhood, youth, old age, how can I coordinate my experience? I have to be same. Other things change. So, if the consciousness has survived childhood, youth, old age, will it not survive the death of the body? It has not changed with the changing body. It is not going to die with the dying body. Always remain the same. Are you getting that? So see that, please, by yourself. Tomorrow we shall see Panchakosha Viveka, another into that. Okay, just have fun. So this is a complete picture. This is what morning I wanted to complete. But it's good that we did it now. No hurry. Don't worry. Go slow. You go nicely, okay? If you difficulty understanding, ask. We'll have the... Shall we have an evening question answer session? Now you want to be in the room. Rain comes and it's not very comfortable. You go holiday, okay? In a sense, I mean, just go take your food, give some nice soup. I know Lakshmi is giving good food to everybody, so no problem. So you'll have some nice food, make some nice soup and all that, so sleep well. And morning, as I told, no yoga class tomorrow. No class. No yoga class and no walking, dreaming, nothing. You, up to your 8 o'clock, you are in your room. Whether you are dance, joke, run, bury yourself, you do whatever you want to. What I want you to do is stay there, quiet. Just be on your bed. Don't get sleep, don't worry about it. You just be conscious. Lie down. Observe, and take these points and think about it. No speech. Complete 2 hours. Can you do? Just do it for yourself. Finish your bath, whatever thing. And if your friend doesn't talk to you, please don't misunderstand. Not go there and, no. Nothing doing. You Have that up to 8 o'clock. Just because I showed that, suppose you want to sleep up to 6:30, sleep up to 6:30. 7 hours sleep. Say, be lazy, I don't care. But 7 to 8, 1 hour. And the moment you wake up, you see, who wants to go back to sleep? Whose waking is pain goes back to sleep. Waking is so exciting. Why? I'm conscious. You don't want to lose 1 minute of your waking world. Your sleep is what? Waste. Absolute waste. If it is good for body rest, give it. Rest of the time, awake. Do something for yourself, do something for others. And people meditate means what? Beautiful meditation, I don't know. You must get up at 4 o'clock and meditate. What meditation? If you have not slept well, 4 o'clock, you snore. And then after half an hour snoring in the meditation seat, then you go back another 2 hours to snore. Why? Because you justify yourself. I meditated. Then go to sleep. What nonsense. That is why after years and years of deception, what is it? Nothing happened. Nothing will happen. Don't worry. This is all useless. It means nothing. Okay? So please, holiday. Holiday means no yoga or anything. Just please sit down. I say again and again. Don't talk to her. And see what all going through inside you. And do you understand these things? Let it sink into your system. But we'll have the class at 9 o'clock. Okay? Close your eyes, please.